it is time for another, what's it called again? Throughout the years video. And this video is year 1. So how old would I have been? About 5. 5 years old. And this is year 1. So I had a lovely teacher called Mrs. Parker, and I remember she was smaller than my mum, and my mum is pretty small. My mum's about the same height as me, and I'm 5'3½". So my teacher was about 5'2" or something. It's pretty crazy. And I remember I got sat next to this girl called Hannah, and she didn't like me for a bit because I stole her seat, which was next to the window. So she wouldn't talk to me for a while, but after that we were good friends for that year. This was the year that my mum and dad split up. That was ages ago. Bummer now. How do I remember what year it was? But they did live in their same house for a while, just for the sake of me and my 2 brothers, because we were still quite young, so that was nice of them. Anyway, and I remember I was at a castle with my mum and dad, and I held hands with the wrong person. I thought it was my mum, and asked her when lunch was, but actually it was just a random old woman, because she was wearing a red coat, and my mum always wears red coats, but today she decided to wear a green one, so I wasn't used to that, and I thought it was my mum, and it was an old lady, so that was embarrassing, and I cried, and my dad and my mum laughed at me. I was not happy. Oh, and I remember this thing that we used to do at school, and there was 2 things. Okay, there's one. It was bunny, 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 whips, bunny, 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 bunny. And there was another one. I need a pen. So sorry for my correct handwriting, but this is what we used to do. I hope you can see it. I don't know. It goes, this is Bunny. Or Buggy. I did Buggy. Buggy says hi. Buggy jump, Buggy fly, Buggy splat, Buggy die. And then you used to get a red pen and just squidge it everywhere. I remember we used to do that all the time. And look at this cool pen I found. It's all dried out, so I'm just gonna pop that in the bin. Yeah, I used to hoard stationary objects all the time. Goodbye, Buggy. See you later. Oh, but I remember that was the absolute thing to do, or trend to do then. You know how they had planking. Well, this was the equivalent of planking in the playground. Doing the buggy thing. Oh, and have any of you ever had Capri Suns? Well, you used to get the straw, and then it had a little white spot where you had to put the straw through in order to get the drink inside. Well, I was convinced that the little white dot that you put it through was the dot above the eye in Capri, so I was trying to shove it in there, it wouldn't go in, and I got so frustrated that I began to cry, and then one of my friends told me that it was the white spot that was just above. I had so many blonde moments when I was younger. It's quite unbelievable. Oh, and in my school there's this thing made called the Buddy Bench, and it was like a little plank of wood, and they painted it green, in a little bench, and it had a little giraffe, green giraffe with a smiley face looking at you, and you'd sit there if you didn't have any friends, so basically circling out the loners here, and then somebody would come and sit down with them and you'd make friends. That kind of didn't work at all. Nobody went there. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Right. There was this bread thing. You know when everyone's saying, oh, eat the crust, it makes your hair go curly, seems like everyone wants their hair straight nowadays, but I prefer curly hair. But the whole thing of crust, nobody liked crust. Well, I remember Hovis, I think it's called, the bread, or Warburton's, I'm not sure, the bread make, they made invisible crust, and oh my god, everyone wanted invisible crust. If you had it, then you were the cool kid in the playground. You'd be like, yeah, bitches, I got invisible crust. And I had it once, and they may as well have just cut off the crust because it tasted the same as the bread. What's the point in that? But anyway, that's just these are all random memories that I remember. Oh yes. Sydney the Snowman. My mother made a snowman out of cardboard and cotton and what's it called, wadding, and he was called Sydney, and he would always be in my school's like Christmas lunch thing, because we always used to have Christmas lunch up until year 6, and then now that the school that I go to now, it's a multi-religious school, because the school that the two primary schools I went to, they shoved religion down your throat, and I didn't like that. So yeah, I remember I think I might have already said this, but I don't know, but I believed in God up until I can't remember what year, but I remember the teachers said encourage us to pray and stuff, and I remember one night I prayed and I said, "Dear God, like bring hope for my family," and shit like that. And then I was like, oh, and also, can I have a theme park in my back garden? I woke up the next morning feeling all excited, and it wasn't there, so that was the day that I've stopped believing in God. And then I realised that you had to do a load of other stuff to it, but yeah, I'm not religious. Not because of that reason. I wasn't because of that reason, but now I've opened my mind to all sorts of theories. Oh, and this was the year that I stroked a hedgehog. That was so cute. I remember it had all its like sticky outy things, whatever they're called, like down, so we were allowed to stroke it, and it was so cute. Oh, I remember that, and I got to hold it as well. I don't know, I was young, but this was like the first year that I didn't understand like it properly, but this is the first year that I thought I liked a boy. I didn't actually. All I did was I just thought he looked nice and I blew him a kiss, and that was about it. But no, I didn't like anyone at that point. It was kind of a whole like, you see like people, like a couple kissing, you're like, oh my gosh, they like each other, and then like there's the whole thing like, if you think someone looks nice then you like them. So I was convinced that I liked a girl and that I was a lesbian because I thought she looked nice, so that was a pretty scary incident for me. But no, there was another situation with the boy. I thought it looked nice, so I blew him a kiss, and then he was like, ew, and then I was like, I don't like boys or girls anymore. But yeah, God, it's so confusing when you're a little kid and you're gullible. No. Oh my God, this was so embarrassing. But my brother, I asked my brother how babies were made, and he didn't tell me like the details. And from what I heard, I thought you just had to hug someone really close and kiss them, and then boom, a baby was born. So I went and explained it to my mum, and she was like, yeah, that's right. Little did I know that it was so much more complicated than that, okay? Because, yeah. And the last thing that I can remember for this, well, actually, there's another thing. When we left year 1, we all hugged the teacher, and she started crying. That's all I can remember. But anyway, there was this this isn't to do school, but we went to this beach, me and my dad and my brothers and my mum went to this beach, and little did I know that part of it was a nudist beach, and we got lost, and we came across this guy in a caravan. We were like, oh mate, can you help us? He was doing a barbecue naked, so I immediately was scarred for life, and I think I've turned a lesbian from now on. But no, not really, but it was pretty horrible seeing him naked. I know, like human body, it's natural and stuff, but please, if you don't got it, don't flaunt it. Whatever that saying is. That was not nice. It was all... no. Anyway, that was pretty horrific. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this month's throughout the year's video. Wait until next month for year 2. Anyway, yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next vloggy thing. I always say see you in the next video or see you in the next vlog. Okay, bye bye.